Hey everybody, how's it going? In today's video, we'll have an overview of a bonus series, a new bonus series, a new bonus car is featured in. And the bonus car in question here is the one that we're receiving as the 11th anniversary of Real Racing 3, the BMW Z4 M40i or Z4 M40i. So this car has been offered to us for free during the current version, that is version 12.2, or if you're going by the round hub number, it'll be season 3 round 5, right? So normally the car is worth 200 gold, but you know, as a gift we get it for free, so that's 200 gold saved right away. And it is featured in a single bonus series that we're going to be talking about in today's video. But also currently there is a time trial competition, 11th anniversary time trial competition currently going on featuring this car. So there's additional opportunity to win additional gold. And not only is the car offered for free, there's also 40% discount on upgrades, which comes in very handy because for the bonus series the car's featured in, PR requirement is 49.6, which normally would cost you 92 gold to meet that PR requirement. But because of the upgrade discount, we only have to spend 56 to reach that PR, which means we actually, if you stop your upgrade right there, actually you net 10 gold for completing the bonus series, which is news. We haven't had a series like that in forever. So, that's a welcome change, number one. And if you decide that you want to go further because you want to score higher in the time trial competition, of course you have option to fully upgrade, which normally would cost you 192 gold, but with the 40% discount it ends up costing you 116 gold. So that's saving you 76 gold there in total. So if you can manage to land top 0.1%, which is going to be extremely difficult because now this car, everybody has it, you know what I mean? And a lot of people are going to be able to afford 192, or actually 116 gold to max out this car's upgrades, which, means competition is going to be a bit more fierce. But I am anticipating at least to be able to land rank B. So that's additional 50 gold. So then you end up spending, sure, a few more gold on the car and fully maxing out the car. So you don't come out ahead at that point. But still, fully maxed out cars are always a lot more fun. Certainly a lot less stressful when you're dealing with the time trial competitions. And I have a feeling this car probably would be featured in the weekly time trial competitions in the future release as well. So yeah, pretty cool. So 40% discount offered on the upgrades, and you can buy, if you got access racing dollars to burn, I guess you could use the racing dollars to purchase customization options as well, which I'm not going to do because if you max out the car, you are offered the customization for free. Anyway, so once you pick up the car, as I said, the bonus series the car's featured in, Sporty Elegance. You find it in Road Collection, Season 3, subheading. There it is, single car bonus series. All right. Dynamic roadster with sleek design. Yes, indeed. I mean, it looks like a Beamer, right? So the total gold reward available in this series is 66 total. So first 25% completion pays out 8 gold and 8,000 racing dollars. And because it's a single car bonus series, there's only single showcase tier. What is that? Tier 6, right? And but we still get 2 time trials. So and the series has 20 tiers. So that is a total of 53 trophy events and 2 time trials. So yeah, in order to reach 25% completion, you need to win 14 gold trophies. And you will complete that in tier 5, I believe. And the PR requirement to get there is going to be 35.9. By the way, base PR for this car starts at 30.3. Racing dollar upgrades only brings your PR up to 38.4. You know, because it's got 11 racing dollar upgrades available on this car before you have to invest any gold on the car. And yeah, upgrade tree on this car is kind of old school too. I mean, we still have 7 categories, but normally we've had like 28, right, total upgrades available. This car has 30. So I know, it's like, is that a good thing? Well, no, it just means you have to spend more. There's opportunity to spend more. I'm sure nobody's excited to hear that, but it's not that expensive car, and it's nice to have some variety, right? And also, the service time is not 3 hours on this one; it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. Does that make any difference? Does it require 1 less ad to watch? I don't think so. I think it's gonna be like 6 ads if you want to get the car serviced right away by watching ads. So there's that. You know, but if you're just sitting there and waiting, I guess you save 15 minutes. Anyway, so the 25% completion, you can get it with racing dollar upgrades on this car only, which means you get, you know, extra 6 gold. You net 6 gold, so that's, you know, better than losing, right? And then the 50% completion, where you earn 13 additional gold and 13,000 racing dollars. That one you need essentially 28 events complete. So we're talking 27 gold trophies, and there is, of course, time trial in the middle or along the way. So you reach that in tier 11, and that means PR requirement to reach that is 41.3. So that is beyond what you can do with the racing dollars alone. So you do need to start spending gold, and as soon as you start spending gold, you know, what you gain is never as much as what you have to spend. Although in this series, because we are actually with the 40% discount on the upgrade, you're netting gold, so perhaps there's some, you know, like maybe you get more. Even if you stop in the middle somewhere. Well, yeah. Anyway, that's 50% completion. And then 75% completion pays out additional 18 gold and 18,000 racing dollars. And you need to complete 42 events. So that you'll reach in tier 16. 16, there you go. And yeah, PR requirement there is 45.2. So that 2 time trials complete and 40 gold trophies. And then, of course, 100% completion pays out the remaining 27 gold and 20,000 racing dollars. And the PR requirement is 49.6. So, yeah. So here, let's check in and put some upgrades on here, right? So to meet the PR requirement of 49.6, I believe what you need is you need to put 6 upgrades on engine. So I'm just gonna do this quick with the gold. Right, so as you can see, the second tier upgrade on engine is actually racing dollars as well. So there are a few categories of upgrades that we have that. But anyway, yeah, with the 40% off, this is actually pretty affordable. So what are we up to? We're up to, how many did I get? 4. Okay, so I need 2 more here. So whopping 16 gold for that. All right. So we just don't need to get the final upgrade on the engine. And then drivetrain, there are only 3 upgrades available, so we need to max that out. And that's gonna cost us additional 4 gold, right? And then body and suspension, there are 5 upgrades available. We just need to get up to 4th upgrade, and the 5th upgrade is the gold upgrade on these categories. So that's where we get to save some gold. If you decide you don't want to necessarily, you know, go all out and fully upgrade the car. So as you can see, tier 2 upgrade also racing dollars. So that's why tier 3 is the gold, and tier 4 we're back to racing dollar upgrade. And then final tier is the gold upgrade. Right, so we do the same for suspension, which is gonna look quite familiar here, right? Another racing dollar upgrade for first 2 tiers, and then stage 3 or tier 3 upgrade gold, and then get the tier 4 racing dollar upgrade in suspension. And then remaining categories, we just need to max out the rest. So exhaust, there are 3 upgrades available, so we need to get all 3. And yes, exhaust also has the tier 2 upgrade that is racing dollars. And we need to max out brakes. And then tires and wheels, we also need to max it out. And that brings our PR up to 50. So that is about as close as you can get to the PR 49.6, right? So you need to be above PR 49.6. So that is the cheapest way, I believe, to get up there. So with a 40% discount offer, that's a 56 gold and some 290,940 racing dollars. So compared to 484,900 racing dollars that you would normally have to spend if there are no discount available, right? So that's that's the upgrade tree. And as you can see, there are 30 upgrades available on this car. And then now if you want to go ahead and max out the car, then you have to spend additional 36 gold on engine, additional 11 gold on body, and another 13 on suspension, right? And then your car is fully maxed out, which has quite a few perks, right? Like double service bars and many others. So that's how I'm gonna be most likely gonna be running through this series. But speaking of series, let's take a look at the events that are available in this series. All right, so we got speed record at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix circuit, single lap event, head to head at Catalunya Club circuit. That should be a single lap event as well, and it is, followed by cup at Catalunya Club circuit. So very short events, right? And it's gonna be a 3-lap cup. Tier 1, of course, there's no PR requirement. And tier 2, we get autocross at Silverstone Grand Prix, Hunter at Lime Rock Park West circuit, and we got cup at the Le Mans 24-hour circuit. With this car, it's gonna take a while. It's better be single lap, and it is, and it requires PR 33.3. Boy, starting out with the Le Mans in tier 2, that's something, eh? Anyway, Tier 3, we got Speed Snap at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix, Drag Race at Monza Road Course, followed by Cup at Daytona Motorcycle Course, PR 34.7 required for another single lap Cup. And then Tier 4, we got Elimination at Hong Kong Circuit, which we haven't raced in Hong Kong in such a long time. That's a difficult circuit. I mean, amongst the Formula E circuits, I think Hong Kong is probably the most difficult one, in my opinion, I think. It may have something to do with the fact that we haven't had a race or event at Hong Kong circuit in such a long time too. So we just haven't had a whole reason to race there. So maybe that's why I feel so rusty. Anyway, then we got Endurance at Melbourne, followed by Cup at Suzuka West. PR 35.9 required for the 3-lap Cup there. All right, and of course, you need to complete that in order to get to Tier 5, where you can claim the 25% reward, right? So for Tier 5, we got Hunter at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. Quick single lapper there, followed by head-to-head at Nürburgring Sprint Circuit, another single lap, followed by Cup at another Formula E circuit, this one at New York. And it's the old layout, 2017 layout. All right, so PR 36.9 required for the 5-lap Cup in New York City. All right, and that brings us to the showcase tier, Tier 6. And for the showcase of this car, we are racing Autocross at Suzuka East and a Cup at Spa. Just a single lap. And showcase tier, of course, there is no PR requirement. And following tier is the time trial number 1. This one taking place at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix. All right. Moving on, Tier 8, we got head-to-head at Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course, the Brickyard single lapper as expected, followed by elimination at Nürburgring, the short and technical Mühlenbachschliff, followed by Cup at Lime Rock Park, this one at South Circuit. So that's the South Circuit is the sharper chicane, not the West Circuit, which has the bus stop, right? So PR 39.6 required for the 2 laps of night race at Lime Rock Park. Very fast circuit for the most part. And Tier 9, we got Autocross at New York Circuit, 2017 layout once again, followed by Speed Record at Hockenheim Short. And the Cup here is gonna take place at Dubai Grand Prix. PR 40.5 required for the 2-lap Cup. That's gonna be a long race one in this car. All right, Tier 10, we got Speed Snap at Spa, Hunter at Circuit of the Americas Club Circuit, followed by Cup at Silverstone Grand Prix, 2 laps, PR 41.3 required. And of course, that is the PR requirement for claiming 50% completion, since you need a trophy or 2 in Tier 11. That could come in the form of head-to-head at Daytona Motorcycle Course, a rolling start single lapper, and elimination at Red Bull Ring National Circuit. So nationals, I mean, it's elimination, so it's a timed event, right? Followed by Cup at the Brickyard. This one actually takes place at Speedway. How unusual, right? We haven't had that in a while also. Anyway, PR 42.1 required for the 4-lap Cup. And yeah, for the events like this one, having a fully upgraded car is going to be very, very beneficial. Because, you know, like you pretty much go flat out, I'm expecting, from beginning till the end. Because I think this car is fairly grippy. So, I mean, Beamers generally are on the grippier side of spectrum in the game. So yeah, I have a feeling that this car could probably go flat out from beginning till the end, which means if you're not able to catch up to other cars, then it's kind of not fair, you know? So, yeah. Anywho, Tier 12. We got speed record at New York Formula E circuit 2017 layout again, followed by autocross at Hong Kong circuit. That one's a little tricky too. And then the Cup is going to be at Berlin Formula E circuit. So Tier 12 is entirely Formula E. We're covering 3 Formula E circuits here. PR 42.9 required for the 7-lap Cup. All right. And that brings us to Tier 13. We got Hunter at Spa, followed by Endurance at Red Bull Ring National Circuit. And the Cup for Tier 13 takes place at Nürburgring Grand Prix. PR 43.6 required for the 3-lap Cup there. So that's a decent length. But yeah, I guess 3 laps probably is going to take longer than lap around 24-hour circuit. But still, I feel like that may be fairly comparable, which was in Tier 2 way back when. All right, that brings us to the second time trial, Tier 14. This one is going to be taking place at Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix circuit. And heading on over to Tier 15, we got autocross at Laguna Seca, head-to-head at Monza Junior course, single lapper, followed by Cup at Mount Panorama, PR 45.2 required for this 3-lap Cup. Yeah, Mount Panorama is fun. You know, Bathurst circuit. Anywho, that brings us to Tier 16, our 75% completion tier. So you have to just make it past Tier 15, right? So that means PR 45.2 is, as I said earlier, what's required to claim that 75% completion reward. And what do we have in Tier 16? We got Hunter at Berlin circuit, elimination at Catalunya Grand Prix, and the Cup at New York, the new layout, 2019 layout. So we get both New York circuit layouts in this series. All right, that's kind of cool. PR 46 required for the 9-lap Cup in New York. All right, next, Tier 17. What do we have? We got head-to-head at Dubai Grand Prix. Should be a single lapper. Followed by Speed Snap at Daytona Motorcycle Course. Followed by Cup at Laguna Seca. PR 46.9 required for the 6-lap Cup under the California sun. Heading on over to Tier 18. We got speed record at Hong Kong circuit, endurance at Porsche Test Track short on-road circuit, followed by Cup at Circuit of the Americas National Circuit, PR 47.7 required for the 6-lap Cup. That sounds like that'll be a fun race. You know, that's a fast circuit. And Tier 19, the penultimate tier, we got Hunter at Catalunya Club Circuit, autocross at Lime Rock Park South Circuit, followed by Cup at Hockenheim Grand Prix, PR 48.6 required for the 5-lap Cup. And then final tier, Tier 20, we got drag race at Daytona Speedway. It's kind of a letdown, don't you think, to have a drag race as one of the final races? Oh well. We haven't had that many drag races in this series, at least I don't remember. Anyway, we got then head-to-head at Silverstone National, single lapper, followed by the Cup at Monza Road Course. That's pretty appropriate, I think, final Cup at Monza Road Course, right? We've had multiple series where the series ends with the, over in Milan, right? Anyway, PR 49.6 required for that 4-lap Cup. And as I said earlier, to meet that PR requirement, you ended up with at 50, and you'll have to spend some 56 gold. But you do get 66 back. So there's that. Right? But of course, as I said, I am planning on running with the fully maxed out car while we got the 40% upgrade discount, right? So why not take advantage? But anyway, that will do it for this series overview video. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys found information useful, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, take care.